of shoes that I got that I am excited about because it was kind of like a raffle, so you can't just grab it. I think they're still in stock. I don't know, whatever, I'll show you. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. My name is Yadira. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what it is that I got from Sephora from the Spring Sale Savings Event for 2023. And then I'm also going to share with you a pair of shoes that I got that I'm super excited for. They're not expensive by no means, like it's not like luxury, but they are super cute and I am excited about them. So I'm going to share those with you as well. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Before I get into what it is that I got online, I do want to give you a quick side note about my makeup look today. So I actually have a very hard time styling this one product. It's a little bit more cool tone in my skin tone. It does warm up quite nicely. It is a popular product, so I did want to kind of share it. I didn't get it during the sale this time around, but I did get it sometime last year from Sephora as well. And what I'm talking about is by Dior. This is their Backstage Rosy Glow in the color pink. This is one of the iconic colors that is almost always sold out, and it was kind of like an impulse purchase because of the fact that it was always sold out. I saw it in stock and I just grabbed it. I knew about it. I wasn't interested in it, but I still picked it up. Now they do have another one. I think the name of it is Peach. I might want to try that one out. But anyways, my makeup it's pretty inspired by this because I have such a hard time styling it. And then my lipstick today is a combination of two of the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. One is the Bossworth Beauty and then the other one is Penelope Pink, which I did pick up for the Spring Savings Event. For my foundation today, I am wearing the one from Sephora that I picked up from the sale. I did have to combine it with another one just because I seem to have gotten a tan ever since purchasing it, which is interesting because I did wear it 2 days as soon as I got it and it was fine, but then I guess I've been out and about a little bit more, so it's a little bit too light for me, so I did mix it with one by Dior in the shade 3N. But nonetheless, whenever I'm wearing just Sephora foundation, I do like it. It's a little bit of a sheer coverage for my liking. It is buildable. The formulation reminds me a lot of one by e.l.f., which I don't remember the name of. I think it's like Flawless something. I'll put an image here of that one. I tend to prefer full coverage foundations, but that one is a very nice one that is just about medium coverage, which is fine. But the only thing is it's just like my shade, it's a little bit too light for me, so there goes $20. At least I am halfway salvaging that through mixing it with my Dior Summer foundation, so it's not a bummer. Before opening the box and giving you more updates, I did want to share my shoe purchase. These are by Nike. These are the Dunk Low in color pink and white. So I've talked about not being a sneakerhead in my channel before, and I do actually have the Snkrs app. So I do get updates of whenever new releases are gonna come out. So whenever I saw these, I'm like, I need to sign up for that. If you don't know about the Snkrs app and how that works, is basically they will drop new shoe releases and also like clothing items or special collaborations through the app to be purchased. And so some of the items there will sell out so fast and some will just stay in stock until they eventually sell out. But anyways, these were a pair that, one, I thought they were so cute because of the color being this light blush pink. And if you can see my pillow, I actually have this color around my office here, and it was just speaking to me, right? And by the way, they are still available. I just checked, so I'm gonna put a link for that down below in case you are interested. But these are so comfortable. I have not used them out and about. As you can see, they are new, but I have tried them on just to make sure that they fit. This was a true to size, so I'm a size 7.5 US, and they are comfy. I think it's because it has like a lot of cushion right here around like the ankle and heel area. My husband, he has a few pair of Dunks. He likes them, and that's kind of why I have the app. He said that these were like much plushier than his. I am much more of a sandals girl, so I'm not too much into all the specs of an actual tennis shoe. But I did also see someone's collection, which I'll link her video down below, and I'm kind of like wanting to have a sneaker collection now, so I don't know, but I'm gonna link her video down below just in case tennis shoes or sneakers are your cup of tea and you want to check her out. If you love tennis shoes or sneakers, I think that's the better way to say it. Let me know what is your favorite pair within your collection, and then also too if there's any future releases that you're excited about. So I'm kind of wondering if there is like a whole sneaker world that I should be a part of. If there's anyone that you follow that is great at educating about sneakers or even has a stunning collection you want me to check out, let me know who that is down below and I'll check them out. I'm gonna go through my updates for the order that I did get in store, and that is I ended up returning the 3 makeup brushes that I got. They were all from the Sephora collection and I got instead one. So I did return 3 to get 1. This is by Hourglass. This is the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation brush. So this is the brush. I wanted to get Hourglass brushes to begin with, but they didn't have any in store the day that I did go in store to do my complete purchase, and was kind of sucked in by that Sephora 30%. Not just knowing they were 30%, but also I had heard some people on YouTube talk about their Sephora collection being so good, as well as the sales associates that were kind of promoting the brushes as well. So I guess it kind of pushed me to get them. Whenever I did return, they did have this, which they had a few items in stock too, like some of the Selena Gomez stuff that was out of stock whenever I did go, they had it back. I still didn't get anything from Selena Gomez, and if you did, let me know what did you get, because I did want to try some things. I just didn't want to just go in and get it just because it's floating all over social media. Like I did already have like a random taste in my mouth about purchasing things that I wasn't 100% sure about, that I didn't want to try anything from her brand, potentially have that bitterness still lingering, and then just kind of hate the product because of that and not necessarily because of the product. So I stayed away from that and I just got the brush. This brush is actually very soft to the touch, but almost every single brush is like that until you start washing it, is whenever some of that kind of dissipates. But I do like the shape of it. It's supposed to mimic like your fingertips when applying your foundation. Some of the things that I did really want from the Selena Gomez Rare Beauty was the brushes, but because I noticed they were, first of all, there's a brown here in my brush. Can you see? Can you see this? So I did actually want the Rare Beauty makeup brushes, but they were out of stock whenever I did go. And then even whenever I went back to do the exchange, they didn't have brushes. They had like the blushes and the lip tints. One of the things I noticed is how similar the shape is. So yes, essentially I did pay more for what I could have gotten, much less, but this is what I wanted. But the shape is so similar, and the little roundness here, it's just almost the same brush. And actually I picked up another one now that I remember, and I do kind of want the whole collection, so there's that. But I also did mention that I got something for my sister for her birthday, and that Charlie Tilbury uses names in their products, and I was thinking of going back to the store to get what was named after her. So I did actually. I didn't return what I bought, I kept it, actually gave it as another gift, but I did buy an additional set. I got the lip cheat in Super Size Me, and then the lipstick in Very Victoria, and I just thought this was so fitting, so I am not gonna open these because these are a gift. I still haven't seen her, which was perfect because I would have given her something that I was like kind of doubting on. So in my box I have everything that I got online, and they took such a long time to ship it out. Like I knew they were gonna take a while, and even whenever you did the order, it told you that they were behind, they were experiencing high volume. But I also got an email maybe like a week and some days into placing my online order saying that they really had an overwhelming volume of orders to fill. So long story short, that's why I'm just showing you it's almost time for the spring savings event all over again. First off, right off the top is my samples that I picked. So I got this perfume by Love by K.I.S.S.I.N.G. It is Don't Be Shy, and actually it had really good reviews. If you've tried any of their fragrances, let me know what you think. And then also I picked up another sample by Makeup Forever. This is their Reboot foundation. It looks like I am compatible with this Y225 shade. So it says it's an all-day brightening, smoothing, firming, hydrating, and even skin tone foundation. So that's pretty much everything that I like in a foundation. So hopefully this works out. While I was just talking about Hourglass, I'm gonna go ahead and get the brush out of the way. This is their number 11 Smudge Brush, and it's so tiny. And like I just said, I did return the smudge brush as well to get this one. So basically the same concept. This one's a little bit less dense compared to the other one, which I think is more perfect. And then also too, it's a little bit smaller, so I think it's gonna work with my eye shape a little bit better. Now I have 2 Hourglass brushes, which I'm also seeing 2 different colors. Like one's a little bit more purple tone and the other one's more bronze. Here, I'll show you. So those are the 2 different colors. So it could be like the color is a little bit different for eye versus face. I have no idea. It's probably like a production kind of thing. But what I do like about these is that they're all like metal. And what I find about wood style of makeup brushes is that over time after washing they start splitting, so it's kind of not appealing. I have a makeup brush set that I love so much and I've had it for so many years, so after a lot of washes I guess splitting, I mean, it's bound to happen. But I think these might last just a little bit longer because they don't have that. Or maybe is this wood? It doesn't, it's cold to the touch, so I don't know if it's metal or not. If you know, let me know so that I'm not giving misinformation or anything like that. But these are the two that I have so far by Hourglass, and I'm excited. And like I said, I do kind of want the whole collection. I wanted that double-ended brush, which is why I got the fluffy powder brush, but they didn't have that in stock. Otherwise I would have had the three. But so far these are the two, the foundation brush and the eye smudge brush. One more product by Hourglass and then I'm done with Hourglass. Actually one more product after this and that's it. So this is the Hourglass concealer and I got the mini in the color Cotton. This is their Vanish concealer, and I actually have their Vanish foundation, which I use as concealer, which it works. But this is the concealer. I was debating on this one in another shade, which they didn't have that other shade in full size in stock, so I opted for this one in the mini size, and hopefully it works out. If not, I'm glad it's the mini. And also too, I like how slick this one is, kind of bougie, even though it's not too much to the packaging. And this last item is an eyeshadow palette. I don't think I need any more palettes, but I do think I needed this one in particular. And then also another point, it's not new at all. It's not a new release. It's been around for many years, but the brand no longer carries it in their website, so the only place I can get it from is Sephora. And the palette that I'm talking about is by Too Faced. This is the Pretty Rich palette. It has a great mix of both shimmers and glitters, which are some of the colors that I like to use every now and then, and I find that it's perfect to have a palette that has all of that in there. That way you can use like a very soft brown in the crease and then add your show with everything that's in this palette.
So I love that.
And then the packaging for this is even more pretty. So this is a little booklet that fell out. It says, money can't buy happiness, but it can buy you makeup. Yeah. So this is super cute. If you ever owned any jewelry by Juicy Couture, their packaging is like so similar and reminiscent of exactly what that used to be. So cute, a little throwback moment. Don't know if they're going to do away with this. I'm assuming because it's only at Sephora. I don't think it's Sephora exclusive, but because Sephora is the only one that sells it, they're probably trying to get rid of the stock and then phase it out from production altogether. Isn't this so cute? Look at this. It's like your own little jewelry box. There is actually 4 mattes in this palette already, and then everything else is either a satin or a shimmer. So just to be specific, it has 16 shades, and that is glitter, mattes, shimmers, and pearls. So those are the finishes that they have. Aren't these so gorgeous? Like you can do something very subtle or something very extreme. But what I like about this palette is that you can do a whole look with a roll or also a column. I'm gonna do a swatch of these beautiful glitters. So I am going into Flute in Diamonds. So beautiful. And then I am going to try a shimmer. I guess I can do that same roll. So this one's called Don't Care At All. Like don't care at all. That's so sassy. So you have the glitter and then also that shimmer. And then let me do a matte. I'm gonna pick on the light one just because traditionally the light ones are not as pigmented, but we shall see. This one's called It's Designer. Ooh, beautiful. There you have a matte, a shimmer, and a glitter. And do we have a different one? I guess I can try the pearl. This is called Clutch Your Pearls. These shades are so beautiful so far, and I love. You can actually do a whole look with these ones that I swatch. So I have Clutch Your Pearls, It's Designer, Don't Care At All, and oh, it's called Fluent in Diamonds. I thought it was, I don't know what I thought first, but it's called Fluent in Diamonds. So pretty. I am excited about every single color that's in here. Again, I really do like the glitters and the shimmers in here. So while this palette is quite old in itself, it does offer a lot of pops that can give you a subtle, a glamorous look, or something that is all out there if you so want to as well. I'm happy about this one, and this is probably the last eyeshadow palette that I'm gonna get because I do have a few, and this is probably the only thing that I was really missing within my collection. If there is some that you think that I should pick up, let me know what those are. If you have any questions, let me know what that is. If you did pick up any items from the sale, let me know what that is, or any beauty items that you picked up recently, let me know what those are. I'm gonna put all the product information down below, and as always, I want to thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.